Even though it's been a while since I last uploaded, I thought it was the right time to upload because the Cubs have a big series coming up soon, just next week in Tokyo against the Dodgers. The Cubs starting lineup in Tokyo is looking like Shota Imanaga on the mound. He's been announced as the starter, and likely Miguel Amaya behind the plate. With Michael Busch at first base, and with Nico Horner out, he would definitely be starting, but it's probably going to be either John Birdie or Vidal Brujan. Of course, Dansby Swanson at shortstop, and we're either going to see Gage Workman or Matt Shaw at third base. Left field is probably going to be Ian Happ, center PCA, Pico Armstrong, and right field Kyle Tucker with Seiya Suzuki at DH. This team's looking really stacked and definitely going to do well this season. Hopefully better than the last two seasons because they've gone 84 and 79 in the last two seasons straight, and they're bound to do well for a 90-plus win season. This happens once per season where MLB chooses two teams to go head-to-head in this special series. They also do this with other places like the Field of Dreams and I think maybe new this year at a speedway. With the acquisition of Kyle Tucker this offseason, we lost third baseman Isaac Paredes. So I'm really happy to hear that the Cubs are bringing Matt Shaw, their #1 prospect, on this trip. I would like to do more videos on spring training, but the Cubs have done really well. They performed one of the best in the Cactus League, and their prospects have done really well. The Cubs have two players in the top 4 that are tied for hits. Pico Armstrong and Michael Busch are tied for 4th place with 14 hits each. Cubs prospect Ben Cowles is leading in doubles in the Cactus League. And a player that the Cubs acquired from the Rule 5 draft this offseason, Gage Workman, and the Cubs have to put him in their starting lineup or their 40-man roster for opening day, or else he gets returned to his starting team. He's performed really well this spring training with 13 RBIs, tied for first place. Gage Workman and Matt Shaw are going to be competing for that third base spot, and I would love to see that good competition because they're both really good players and performing really well. In 15 games, Gage Workman has 33 at-bats and leads the league with a .424 batting average. He's second in OBP with a .474, third in slug with a .727 slug, and second with a 1,201 OPS. One of the most electric players for the Cubs this spring training is Pico Armstrong. He has scored on 2 crazy plays this season. I'll put both clips up right here.
They just take it for a strike, throw down to second, and it's into shallow center field. PCA having some fun. It gets to third, and he'll head home. Here's the throw. It's low.
What?
It's safe. He's electric.
I'm talking about facing a knuckleballer. They don't see him a lot either.
And Pete staying on that one, shoot it the other way. Dansby on his horse, slides in, and it's a one-run ball game. And here comes the chaos. The ball.
Dude, I had to break the obby twice.
That Pete is going to make this a 2-0 ball game.
This is easily the best roster the Cubs have had since 2016 when they won the World Series. And if they get a good start this season, they'll have a really good run at making the postseason and could even win the World Series for the first time in 9 years. With the team that the Cubs have assembled this season, I think they have a really good chance of doing super well, and the expectations are pretty high for them, and they're projected to win the NL Central and make it to the playoffs. So I hope this is true, and thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'll keep you guys covered on how the series goes and throughout the season. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please like, subscribe, and share.